Hi, I'm Kevin, a speech-language pathologist here at Super Duper Publications, and this is the Pre-Handwriting Fun Deck, and it's designed for children pre-K and up. Now with this Fun Deck, we're going to teach and reinforce the upper body, fine motor, and perceptual skills for handwriting and other daily activities. Now this is a 56-card full-color set, and we also include 4 dry erase markers. We have 4 colors of these. Of course, we're going to have black, green, blue, and red. And these are going to be used when we're doing the activities on the cards. We'll get to that in just a few minutes. Now, the front side of the card will display a hand exercise and directions. So if we take a look at a few examples, here's one that will be fold paper. Of course, you see the picture here on the right and the directions on our left. Here's one for desk drum, and that's just to get the fingers and the hands warmed up and ready to do these pre-handwriting activities. And then here's another example, cap mix-up, and that's just going to be an activity that we can use, basically where we're just taking the pen tops, putting those on, and again, just getting those fingers and those hands warmed up before we start doing our pre-handwriting exercises. Now the back of the card is going to have activities for reinforcing those fine motor and those perceptual skills with the visual context. For example, we'll go through a few of these. We also have a variety of activities. Some of these will include trace and draw. For example, in this one, you'll see that we're just going to trace a straight line from top to bottom. The students will use their dry erase marker, and they'll simply start at the green dot, and then they'll trace the line straight down to the red dot. And then over on the right side of the card, they will draw the exact same thing. So over here, they'll freehand by drawing a line from the top to the bottom of the card. This next card, trace and then draw. On the left side, again, you'll see where they will trace the lines. And then on the right side of the card, they will draw the lines by hand. And then, of course, here's one where they're actually going to trace and draw a shape. On the left side, they will use the line to help them trace the circle. And then on the right side, they will freehand, they'll draw that circle themselves. If we move on, we'll also see that we have some pictures and some activities where the students will actually complete a picture. For example, in this one, we'll finish the drawing. On the left side, you'll see half of a pizza drawn, and the students will draw the other half of the pizza on the right side. Our next example shows half of a present, and of course they'll draw the other half of the present. And then here we even have one where we show half of a face on the left side of the card, and the student will draw the other half of the face on the right side of the card. And we also have activities where the students will practice those fine motor skills where they've been practicing by tracing and drawing, and now they can use the dry erase markers, and they can practice by here, drive the train around the track and stay on the track. So of course they'll just use the pen and try to keep the marker line within the lines of the track. And then here's another example, drive the cars around the racetracks and stay on the road. Again, they'll just use their marker and try to stay in the lines as they do this activity. And then finally, we also have items where they find hidden items in a picture. For example, with this one, find 5 triangles hidden in the picture. And then they'll just use the dry erase marker to circle and identify those 5 triangles. And another example, find 5 squares hidden in the picture. Now, as the students are doing these activities, you can do them independently, say 1 card at a time or 1 skill at a time, but you can also combine activities and make it a multiple step task. And to do this, you'll notice we have 4 cards that are going to be our connector cards. We have before, after, or, and. For example, if we want to do 2 activities, we'll simply take one of our cards, we'll put the connector card and in the middle, and then place another card to the side. So now our task and activity consists of follow the paths to bring the kids to school and find 5 circles hidden in the picture. Now each of these cards, say for the upper body exercises and the pre-handwriting skills, will gradually increase in difficulty developmentally, from easiest up to the hardest levels. We also include a list of supplemental exercises and tasks that the students can do just to increase that overall awareness of the upper body, the fine motor, and those visual and perceptual skills. Also, not only do you get the 56 full color cards, remember those are going to have the pre-handwriting activities, exercises, etc. We're also going to include content cards that will actually give you a quick reference guide on where to find specific activities and of course the number of the cards that we're looking for. We also include directions to get you started and how to use this deck. And we have additional exercises and game ideas for you to use with your students so that you can have a variety of activities during your sessions. So that's the Pre-Handwriting Fun Deck for children pre-K and up. And of course you're going to get all 56 full color cards to get your children started with those upper body, the fine motor, and visual perceptual skills. So if you'd like to learn more about this or any of our other fun decks, please visit our website, superduperinc.com, and even visit our Facebook page. We would love for you to share your thoughts and ideas on how you could use this product with your students.